Hey everyone, Benny and Sal for Absolutely Marvel and DC. Today we're going to be talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier, Episode 1. We're going to talk about some of the Easter eggs, some of the stuff that happened in it, and our overall opinions of the thing, of the show, the thing that happened.
Yeah, the 6-hour movie we're watching.
So yeah, let's kick it off right off the bat. Opened up pretty cool. I liked Falcon flying around, thought that was pretty cool.
Yep.
Almost immediately, I got the vibe this was definitely supposed to be before WandaVision.
Oh, yeah.
Because this takes place right after everyone snapped back in.
Yep.
And, like, they make a statement. Like, we have all these new heroes and we need new plans. And I'm like, you are totally supposed to be number one.
Yeah. Which is fine. Like, you know what? I think it still works because WandaVision is such a, even though it's epic and magic, it's still a smaller kind of story. And it's like, man, that could have happened at any point. You know?
Yeah.
Sword, it sprung up in 5 years. They had access to the Vision 5 years ago. So it stands to reason that, they were ready to go with the White Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. And it only takes place over like a week or two. So it's like, you know what?
No, I mean, it still works, but as soon as it kicked off, I got the vibe this was supposed to be next. Like, this was going to be the thing we were going to do.
And let me tell you, like, it opens as an MCU movie. We got a whole, like, really well-directed action sequence of Falcon, like, doing stuff. Looks great. Looks like a movie.
I was watching that, and I was thinking, when was the last time we saw Falcon just do Falcon stuff alone?
I don't think we've ever seen that.
No, where it's just, there's no Cap, there's no Winter Soldier, like, it's
Maybe when he's fighting Ant-Man, like, even then, Ant-Man's in that scene.
Yeah.
It's in his movie. So this is the first, like, this is the Falcon movie.
We never got.
And so far so good, you know. Anthony Mackie has a facial hair plan that I can get behind, as opposed to the one in Endgame. and I'm loving his motivation and everything. Like but excellent action sequence. I was like, one of the standout things for me in this episode was I was like, this is well directed. Like, it has good cinematography, good action, and it has that tone. It's like, this is a Captain America movie. Let's go.
Yeah, it's actually funny because Natalie and I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League, went to bed, woke up, watched Falcon, and it kicked off. She's like, wow, those special effects are so much better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, there wasn't that much to talk about at the beginning because they pretty much just set up, but I did find it interesting because he's directly affected by the blip.
Right. He did get blipped.
Yeah, so, like, he's like, he's trying to fix his life, and his sister's like, no, I'm selling it all. You haven't had to deal with it. He's like, let me get involved. Then he goes to the bank. I loved the bank manager just being like,
God.
Can I get a selfie? I can't approve your loan, though.
Yeah, right? Like, well, and it's almost like he knows it, where he's like, hey, listen, like, let's get this picture now before I deny your sister her loan. You could tell. I remember when they were teasing this show, I was like, I think this show might actually be about, like, race. I think it's like, because Cap's like, here's the shield, you're Captain America, and it's like, well, then why is he still called Falcon? Why does the show have U.S. Agent in it? Why are we wondering? And it's like, because America, or at the very, I think we're gonna WandaVision this up, where it's like, no. America / sword is not the problem. It's that one guy that's behind it. That one guy over there. And it's like, right now we have one guy. The one guy who accepted the shield to put into the Smithsonian and then immediately hand to a white Captain America.
Yeah, that was even his face. Because he's like, he put it in the Smithsonian. Do they just do that? They're like, oh, we're going to put this in the Smithsonian. We need that.
Yeah. Well, no, we did that. We spent probably $50,000 to do this little ceremony where we put it in the Smithsonian. And then, okay, take it all down. We're actually not doing that. We just did it so that Falcon wouldn't sue us or complain.
We needed him to willingly give it up.
Yes. We need to legally say he gave it to us. So I guess really Sam's problem should be with the Smithsonian Institute.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it all boils down to.
The last 2 episodes are going to be one really intense legal battle that will take place over a year, where he will file a suit for ownership of the shield from the Smithsonian. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
It's nothing but paperwork.
Yeah, paperwork and lawyers. It's going to be great.
I do like how we set up Winter Soldier with a reminder of who he actually is and why he's dealing with this. And then it was funny because, like, I was thinking about it when they got into the interview, the therapy session. I'm like, well, yeah, Falcon would go see his family and try to figure out what happened over 5 years. But yeah,
what the hell is he gonna do?
Yeah, where does
What's
Bucky go?
gonna do?
Bucky doesn't have Cap anymore. He's not a soldier. He's been in the Russian army now forever, and he's not that anymore. He's a wanted criminal, so he gets the pardon, but that's it. And Falcon answered the question I think we all have had forever. Don't you guys get paid? No, it's goodwill.
No, no. You don't know how many years I lived on the compound at the Avengers place. No, we do not get paid. And now that Stark's gone, I assume Avengers compound is foreclosed. But maybe Pepper.
Well, it blew up. It blew up at Endgame.
That's right. It fell into the ground. There's nothing left.
There's no compound.
It happened like a month ago, so no, there is no compound. There's no Avengers. Let's put it
he doesn't even have his underwear. It's buried under the rubble right now. He had to go buy new underwear.
He has a phone. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It lines up.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Stark is gone. Pepper is probably in 1,001 legal battles now that Stark is out of the picture. Avengers are disbanded at the moment because this has to be taking place right after.
Yeah, it's. I don't remember.
Shield
when
doesn't
Far From Home
exist.
takes
Sword's
place,
not
but it's
running out trying to get him yet. He's just working as Air Force, I think he said, or just a contractor.
Air Force.
Yeah. So, but I like that with Winter Soldier because as soon as it went to him, I was like, yeah, what he has nowhere to go, no one to talk to, nothing to. He's literally just an ex-assassin that everyone knows.
Right. Yeah, so he can't even slip in anonymity, although he does a good job. I love that he went back to his old stomping grounds. He's in Brooklyn, which is cool. I love that therapy scene. It's great stuff. Good interactions, great character. And it really sets up like where these two characters are. How it's like Sam's trying to force himself back into family that doesn't kind of want him. And the
sister put it best. Even before he was snapped out, he wasn't here.
You weren't here.
Yeah, he was.
Exactly.
He was in the Air Force and then the Avengers. He wasn't around. So it's like, at first you'd be like, oh, it's only been 5 years and he got snapped out of existence. It's kind of like weird. No, but he was gone before that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Hanging out with his buddies, traveling the world on Stark's dime.
Yeah. So, and Bucky's in a place where he has nobody. And it's like, so we're going to have these two people. It's one person wants a family, the other person needs friends, and we're going to find out that like their wants and their needs are kind of like are going to be simpatico. It's going to be kind of cool.
It actually reminds me of the comic, that one weird miniseries they did like a year ago that was supposed to tie into this, where they just kind of ended up together. Like,
yeah, like I guess we're in this book now. Yep. Yep, that's cool. Flag Smashers.
Yeah, I was going to say Flag Smashers is interesting that they have been in, because the last time I remember them even being in a comic was Deadpool fought them.
Right. Like, I would have assumed it was like a Squirrel Girl comic book, because the Flag Smash is a terrible name. It's a dumb concept. The costume for Carl in the comic books, he looks like Backlash. Like, he doesn't look like anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, and I was always very captivated by Flag Smasher, because he looks like basically a weird kind of like Monica Rambeau meets Captain America costume with a cape, and it's like, what even is this? But I love the idea that like, no, this makes sense in this world, like in a post-blip world or snap. Should we call the snap? What the hell? But like it should be. But like they're like, in this post-snap world, there's people who are like, the world was better when there were fewer people and things were in tumult, and like we were like, you know what? Maybe we should have like better, communication between borders. Maybe like blurrier lines. And I like that idea that there's like a terrorist organization in this world that's like fighting to break down borders. And it's like it's a fundamental concept that Captain America is like, no. It's even I think Red Skull has that plan in First Avenger, where he's like, I've seen the future and there are no flags, and he says, not in my future. And it's like, that's kind of it's a little carryover. It's kind of cool. So yeah, but like I think we do get like the Flag Smasher in this, but also
I think it's him. Yeah, but we get the organization and the guy. I do remember the last time that he existed, that I remember them in the comics, was they challenged Deadpool and they thought they killed his kid and his wife. And they hadn't, but Deadpool was like, oh, you took everything I care about away. And he just like rolled tanks over them and like blew them all up. And it was a crazy thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, because you don't take hope away from Wade, or you will get a very different Deadpool.
Yeah, you're not going to get the
happy-go-lucky,
family-friendly Deadpool. You're getting classic Deadpool at that point.
Yeah, you're getting Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe Deadpool. It was my favorite version of Deadpool. By the way, this is just nitpicking. I'm not really complaining. I love this show, but you're in New York, and you're not going to have no overzealous CG member of your team didn't throw in Spider-Man, just kind of swinging back in the background.
No. Well, where is he at right now? I mean, he's on a field trip to Europe or something.
Yeah, you know what? If he's in Europe right now, okay, that's fine.
Okay, so look at the other things we have. The family, obviously, but the end credits apparently. Yes, we didn't get an end credit scene, but according to this article I'm reading right here, there was things in them.
Well, they definitely showed you characters that haven't shown up. Like we saw Zemo, we saw Sharon Carter.
Yeah.
We saw references that. I mean, we got a cameo from War Machine in the show. We didn't even talk about that. War Machine's in the show, and it's cool. It was great to see
but he's there for like 2 seconds. Like he's not.
He is. Yeah.
And he didn't even put the suit on. It's just Don Cheadle.
No.
It was like, hey man, can you come in and put a suit on?
Right. Can you wear a regular suit? Like whatever you're wearing now.
Yeah.
Just come in.
No, but apparently there's
cool.
words in here like forces from Madripoor have been committing human rights violations. Or things that state like the power broker is watching. Apparently the news articles flipping through state these things.
Oh, cool. The power broker. Cool.
Yeah.
Madripoor. All right. Yeah. I'm excited now.
Yeah, like both of the, like they're probably nothing.
Right.
But
or everything. You never know. I mean, like ultimately when it comes to this episode, I had no expectations outside of it was gonna feel like an MCU movie, and it does, and it feels like a Captain America sequel, and I love it. Like I enjoyed it. It was good action.
Even the toning and the color and the cinematography, it all felt like a Captain America movie without
totally
Captain America.
Right. What was it? Tiffany, my wife, mentioned that she felt like this felt more like a Netflix Marvel show than WandaVision did, which I sort of agree with. This felt less like a Netflix Marvel show and less like WandaVision. Like it felt mostly like a Captain America sequel.
Yeah.
Like it just felt like a movie I've seen that's got all the stuff in it. Because like they would have cut a lot of stuff out of Sam's family, like the boat.
He probably wouldn't even have had a family. It would have been like, I'm going to my family. We're trying to get a loan. Like that would have been it.
Yeah, that would have been it. We would have seen the bank scene because it would have told you everything you need to know about these characters.
Yeah,
and it's like, but instead we meet his nephews. We see his
where are they?
Boat. They're in Louisiana.
Okay, that's what I thought. It seemed like it was deep south, but it didn't seem like coastal. But they were like doing the coastal thing, and they had clams and mussels. I'm like, where are they?
No, it's definitely New Orleans.
Okay,
but and that's cool. Like, you know what? Ultimately, I'm glad of it because I want my characters to have like those moments. Like, because eventually we are going to get back to movies, and we're only going to have like 2 hours. For these characters. And
I feel like Black Widow's going to disappoint me now because it's not a Disney Plus show.
Right, it's going to be like, oh wow, that was fast. Oh, we don't know anything about the Red Guardian. We didn't meet his parents or see his the school he grew up in. What the hell?
We didn't get a flashback sequence where we learned his motivations. Like,
right? Why didn't you dedicate 45 whole minutes to his character? Like, I feel like because we are going to eventually get back to like movies and stuff, but because Disney Plus is absolutely part of the Feige MCU plan. I'm going to enjoy these moments because there's going to be no time for those in movies. Like we're never going to get time to meet Sam's sister and hang out with her family and learn that they like video games and like that they have had trouble before he got blipped out. You know, like that's good to know. And I think that, but they also keep the cast pared down. It's a little smaller cast. You know, like. We have ancillary characters like the girl that Bucky went on a date with, or the man, the veteran that he is like he befriended because he murdered his son, and it's like, but really the characters are Falcon, Winter Soldier, the dude he works with who infiltrated the Flag Smashers, the therapist, like that's kind of it, like, and the sister,
right?
You know,
right.
It feels pretty pared down, which I'm very grateful for. Because I want it to be about Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be just. So, well, let's get to this because we are running a little bit low in time for this review of this whole thing. John Walker.
Yeah.
He looks as
Doesn't say a
goofy as
thing.
I thought he was gonna look.
I think he's supposed to look kind of goofy because it's like because it's the U.S. government designing a Captain America costume. Like, and what do you know of the U.S. government? They go for the lowest bidder in every contract they take.
Yeah. I mean,
So if they're getting the lowest bidded costume designer for Captain America, it's gonna look like that.
I get you're not wrong. I hate to say it.
I'm sorry. I
Like
mean,
the
I know
helmet
'cause
just doesn't fit. And he's like,
Yeah, he looks like a big doofus, and he looks like, and it's Kurt Russell's kid, which is exciting because I want to know what I've never seen a movie with Wyatt Russell in it, and I want to see him play this character.
Right.
And is he gonna be like typical John Walker? Is he gonna be a lunatic? Is he gonna be a jerk? I don't know. Is he gonna be a victim of circumstance? Probably that, but we'll see.
I see him being a villain for like half of it, and then he flips. Basically, like, oh, whoa, what's going on? I was on the wrong side the whole time.
Yeah. Whoa, Steve gave this to you? Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't tell me everything.
So, I assume you are, but let's go ahead and do it for the sake of the video. Are you on board? Are you gonna watch the rest of it?
I think I am. I think I might check it out. We'll see. Episode 2 is really going to be the tipping point for me.
All right,
Because
guys.
by that point, I'll be like, what, a third of the way through the show?
I can see you now, episode 9 out of 10. I don't know. I'm still on the fence if I like this one or not.
I might check this out a week or two from now. We'll see.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us today at Absolutely Marvel and DC. That's Sal. I'm Benny. Don't know where I'm pointing. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next week for the next Falcon and Winter Soldier review.